Hello there, I'm Griff.
And I'm Caroline.
And today we're talking about Battlefield 5's new Battle Royale mode. It's 64 players, it's solo and squad. I've been to play it, I'm going to tell you what I think. It's out for free if you own the game on March 25th. The mode is called Firestorm. Welcome, Caroline, to my footage of Battlefield 5 Firestorm.
Thanks, Griff.
We're about to watch everything I played. And let's start with the map, I guess. This map is called Halvoy. It's the biggest map in Battlefield history, 10 times the size of any map in previous Battlefield games.
Okay, that's kind of crazy. But does that mean that you have 64 players in this whole map here running around trying to find each other?
You do have 64 players. Every time you play, 64 players. But the weird thing about Firestorm is not the entire map is open to you from the start. See, the storm, the Firestorm, it shrinks. So when you start the game, different parts of the map are open to you. So you've only got about 3 quarters of the map.
That's actually really cool. So that way you never really fully get used to where you're going to drop because it could be somewhere different every time.
Yes, yeah, when they first told me that, I was like, oh, come on. You know, I want the entire map every time, but I like dropping in. In practice, you drop in, you're like, oh, I want to get to the dig site. Oh wait, the dig site's not open. You have to think on your feet a bit, or in this case, in the air.
Yeah, and I guess because it's a bit smaller, you've got more of a chance of running into people as you land, right?
Yes, you do. I think for me, the map works with how many people there are in the game. I wasn't like scrapping and for resources and stuff. But obviously, if you go in the high traffic zones, like the dig site, I think there's a lighthouse somewhere everyone tends to go. Then you're going to have a scrap.
Do you know why those are high traffic zones?
Yeah, well, the lighthouse I know. I think we're going to see the lighthouse has a chopper, and everyone wants the chopper first of all.
Did you get it?
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, we will. Right, so destructibility is really important in Battlefield games.
Yes.
Do you think it's important in Firestorm?
It's actually really important. Yeah, I was not prepared. The EA did not tell me it would be this destructive. I've had more destructive fun in this game. I'm just driving through a house in a tank.
Literally.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that in this game. Like roofs collapse and like walls give way. Grenades like blow open things. It's actually amazing, and trees knock down as well. Spoilers.
I feel like that must be so satisfying as well, and especially if there's like an enemy team in a house, you could just drive through and just get them all.
Exactly. Watch if the house might have a family and you don't want to kill them. They might be eating dinner.
No, avoid that house.
Yeah, but you'll see here, I'm shooting some people from a roof. I thought I was safe. I was obviously not safe. They shot a rocket through the roof and got me there.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So what actually destroys like buildings, and will grenades do it?
Well, I tried to test this actually, Caroline. I tested it with a grenade. Threw the grenade at the wall. It didn't blow up. Bit inconsistent. But for the most part, if there's like a big rocket, if there's a tank, if you're being encroached by the ring of fire, that will blow up the house as well. Yeah, the ring of fire actually like kills every house that I saw, which is more than most Battle Royale games. It's not just a zone of like poison, it's like actual fire.
Nice. And how long does it take the fire to kill you if you're in it?
You can be on fire for a good 30 seconds. Yeah, good 30 seconds.
Good 30 seconds.
Yeah, not ideal in real life.
Don't try that.
Oh, don't you just love watching my footage, Caroline?
I do, and you haven't died yet. I'm a bit sad because I kind of want to watch you like die.
Well, you might get that opportunity soon. But before then, we're going to talk about teamwork. Caroline, you know teamwork.
I actually love teamwork in games. I actually really like it.
That happens. Yeah, well, this is we're talking about resupply points here. This is a tank on a parachute. You can get that if you capture a resupply point. You know the mode control in Battlefield?
Yeah.
You wait inside an area and then you capture the area. In this, you can do that again, and you wait inside the area and you get cool loot if you manage to do so.
Is it like top tier loot that you really, really want in the game? That's like game changing.
Yes. So you can get V1 rockets. You cool down the V1 rockets. You can get like rocket launchers and things like that. Anything that explodes really. And I think that is quite a good incentive to work as a team.
I think it is. And quick question, so does it tick down faster if there's more of you actually in the area?
I don't know, but I only did it with 2 people and it seemed to be going fine, like for about 30 seconds.
You can test it at home.
You can test it yourself. This is another one, resupply point. So a lot of like action tends to gravitate towards the resupply points. And it's a good like optional thing to do in the game besides shooting each other,
Keeps it a bit more exciting. So if you're not just a run and gun kind of person, you can add in some more tactics. You can get some cool loot.
Exactly. And hey, what's this? What are we looking at now, Caroline?
You're turning a valve very slowly.
I'm turning a valve, but inside the doors behind this valve is an ultra rare vehicle that you can find. These are called vehicle lockers. You have to team up to open the wheels. Your back's turned, there's a big alarm going off, so it's very risky to do, but it's worth it for the vehicle inside.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see myself getting gunned down a lot whilst doing that, but I guess that's why teamwork really comes into play, to make sure someone has your back so they're not shooting you.
Exactly, yeah, and the same thing with safes as well. You're crouched down, you're doing the little thing with the wheel thing. Someone can come up behind you and bang, but you want a mate to watch out for you.
Yeah, so mates are important. Play with your friends.
Play with your friends if you got them, if not.
And if you don't,
we
no
weep for you.
high-powered loot for you.
I'm itching my head, that can only mean one thing, vehicles.
Or nits.
Oh, I hope not. Anyway, this is a sports car. This is a sports car. No, it's not, it's a truck. What am I talking about? There's
Trucks.
17 vehicles, that's a sports car, and you can get in all of them. There'd be no point having a vehicle if you couldn't get in it.
Yep.
Do you know what else I saw?
More vehicles?
I saw choppers. I saw tanks. I even saw a tractor.
Really, a tractor?
Yeah.
Was a tractor OP? Tell me it was.
So a tractor is very slow, but it can drag behind gunships.
That's pretty cool.
Not gunships, just like guns.
Mounted on things.
Like wheels, yeah. But there are like ships in the game, I believe. So land, sea and air in Battlefield, with the promise of more to come.
So how many vehicles are there? Because I know like in
17,
games,
Caroline, weren't you listening?
But I mean, compared... Oh no, I wasn't actually listening. You did say 17. But I mean, isn't like... Because you know like sometimes you can all be like running through a vehicle and there isn't that many to go around. Often like the multiplayer games in Battlefield, like I always felt I could never get a plane, especially even if I want to.
Yeah.
Do you think it's kind of like okay here?
I almost hit a seagull. Yeah, no, there's not a mad rush because vehicles aren't that overpowered in this game. Actually, you know, after the first test drive I had in a tank, I would actually steer clear of them because I was in a gunner's seat, I got shot once, and if you get shot while you're in a tank, you die for good. Like, they can't be revived.
Oh.
So that's how, like, it balances the vehicles.
So it's kind of like only get into a tank if you're good enough to stay alive in it.
Exactly. And the gunner's seat here, you can only turn, like, 90 degrees. You can't turn the whole way around. So I was trying to get him. I was like, turn, get him. Okay, and I finally got him. But, yeah, it does balance the vehicles quite well. And also, the guys who did this, Criterion, they are known for burnout. I asked the producer if more vehicles are coming, like what kind of vehicles can we expect? And he was like, just you wait and see. And by that, I think he meant good vehicles are coming, not that he had like an itchy nose or something.
Yeah, just more good vehicles.
More good vehicles.
What is the one vehicle you would want?
Hot air balloon. Do you know my favourite part of all this, Caroline?
What?
I love making people watch my footage of games I've played.
And do you know what I like, Griff?
What?
That I get to judge your gameplay and laugh at when you die.
I do die quite a lot. As we can see, I'm being revived, which is nice. You can revive people in Battlefield. Very heavy emphasis on teamwork, as we've seen.
Yeah, but I want to ask you about teamwork.
Yeah.
How many people are on a squad? Because I don't think we've actually mentioned it yet.
Yeah, so you've got 4 people on your squad, but you can play solo. Yeah, we haven't mentioned you can play solo. I don't know if I like solo as much as teamwork though. What about you?
I think I would probably prefer teamwork. But tell me, so how is it like to play it solo?
Well, we only played as a team. Criterion just said you can play solo, but to be honest, I don't think it appeals to me that much because this Firestorm mode is so much like emphasis on teamwork. The ping system, which we just saw, like me pinging a house, press RB, you can ping houses and enemies so your teammates can see them. You've got the vehicle lockers, which is all about teamwork. You've got the resupply points, which you need to kind of team up with. So if you're playing solo, you kind of lose out on all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it doesn't really appeal to me that much.
And do you think you can actually open up, you know, the weapon containers or the vehicles are? Because you know, they're kind of two-handed and they're slow, right? You
Yeah,
need 2 people.
they do need to be balanced, I think. They need balancing, but I do like the fact that you can play Firestorm solo and squad, even though one's obviously better than the other. Teamwork, in my opinion. Teamwork makes the dream work. So Caroline, you've watched my footage.
I have.
You've moored my deaths.
I haven't.
Oh. Are you going to play Firestorm?
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to give it a go. So I've been getting into Battle Royale games a lot more lately, with like Apex and everything, right? That I really want to give this a go because, you know, you can drive a tank through a house. That's cool. And then like go on a plane and then like bomb things from above.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I definitely want to see what it feels like. But tell me about you. Are you going to be playing?
I'm going to give it a go, for sure. Yeah, I've already got Battlefield as well. But I put myself in the shoes of someone who hasn't got Battlefield. You have to pay 30 quid for it to buy the game. Would I do that? I'm not sure I would, but if you have got the game, definitely give this a go.
Sure. So at home, let us know if you're going to be buying the game, and if you are, what are you most looking forward to playing in Firestorm? And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more from PCGamesN. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye-bye.